real quick. That was my toe, not anything else. Shoosh. Alright, so that's all taken care of. So welcome. I'm just gonna wait until people actually show up. But got some jokes I was working on. I don't really do jokes, but here's the one. So you know about Alcoholics Anonymous, where you go and you drink a lot, and someone tells you, hey, you gotta go to this meeting here, and it's in like a basement, and you go to the basement, and it's a bunch of guys drinking coffee and smoking cigarettes, and then they say, you introduce yourself, you say, hi, I'm Skippy, I'm Skippy, and I'm an alcoholic. But that's not anonymous, it's your dang name. That's a joke that I wrote today. I'm gonna try not to mess my makeup up. Oh yeah, Genesee beer. I'm dumb and I don't know how makeup works, so that's the can right now. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate the support and the real to these trying times. These times I'm trying, man. It's hard. Another joke. There's this OnlyFans I hear about. It's like this website where you can give people money and you can see see everything. You can see any kind of body part you can imagine, even ones that aren't real. And I'm trying to make some money myself, but I mean, does anybody really want to see what I look like without my clothes on? I say I'd make the alternative to OnlyFans, which is Lonely Mans, which is where you pay money to let other people see your body parts. That was another joke I wrote. Hope you guys like it. Thought I had another joke, I think. Maybe not. So, we got someone here. Please comment and ask me clown questions. Or if you need me to speak up, let me know, because I don't know how loud I am. comment below. How much and what are you drinking today? I mean, they don't even have to be questioned. You can just say that, like, my makeup is bad, or this isn't funny, or like, why are you doing this? It's midnight, you should be in bed. Well, I'm not. I'm actually, um, I'm an essential worker, I'm an essential clown worker. I, I hijack Zoom meetings for big tech companies. I get their passwords and I sneak into their Zoom meetings and I keep talking. I keep telling really bad jokes, and then they have to pay me to leave. I've made like no, and I haven't made any money on it, but it's it's just part of the job. It's these trying times we're in. I've actually got a few job offers. The CEO of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, said, "Hey, you're pretty dang funny," and then he said, "I'll pay you $1 million if I could shoot you in the head." And I said, "Well, what good will that do? I'll be dead." And he was like, "Well, yeah, that's the point." Um, so I decided that I didn't quite tell him no, because you always want to have opportunities for advancement and other things. Also, this lighting, you can really tell that I haven't shaved in a while. But that's fine. It's these trying times, really. Let me see how bad the audio is. I guess that sounds about how I normally talk. Yeah, so my partner in crime, Scooter Jones, couldn't make it. He was actually in a car crash on the way over here. He was in a little clown car. How do you? Oh, okay. Oh, perfect. Okay, great. Okay, I was gonna talk about this. So, we got a comment here. How do you maintain a good clown diet? Well, that's a very great question. And there are many clown foods that are good for anybody, let alone a clown. But clowns' most important foods are canned beans, uh, a lot of alcohol, and eggs in any form. Ideally, hard-boiled eggs. Egg salad is a pretty funny food too, because it's just eggs and mayonnaise, and that's pretty funny. Beans are just funny. If you see a clown, if you see a clown not eating beans or in the process of getting drunk or hungover, they're not a real clown. Or eating eggs. If they're eating eggs, they're on their way to being a clown if they're not already. But to maintain it, you just got to keep stocked up. You got to keep your eggs. You got to keep your eggs in. You got to keep them fresh. You got to keep them. And you also got to keep the beans room temperature or cold. Don't eat them warm, and ideally eat them out of the can. Do you have any resentment towards Steve King for writing it? Definitely, absolutely. Now we're talking the book It, which is about a creepy clown who tells the kids to go into this hole and they get eaten up by the clown. I don't know. I've never actually read the book, but it's not very funny. And clowns that aren't funny, you're being a jerk. I don't like you. But yeah, it puts a bad name for us good clowns, a good wholesome alcoholic clowns. So that's all I gotta say about that. So did anybody hear the jokes I told earlier? I told jokes that I made up today, and I don't know if they're any good, but they're in the video. So I guess if you watch this later, you'll see me fiddle around with the computer and tell bad jokes to myself in my room. Genesee beer, good stuff. You know, it's really in these trying times, we really got to stick together. That's what the corporations want you to think. But really, in these times, we need to stay far apart because of the disease. I can't say the disease because I'll get demonetized. Actually, I'm not even eligible for monetization, so I don't really care. But if you or anyone you know has a disease of any kind, you stay as far away from that person as possible. And if you have the disease, then you're shit out of luck, Chuck. You can't. You're dead. You're dead meat in the sink. You're done. You're toast, and you're gonna die. I'm sorry. I hate to tell you this, but in the year and a half since Clowns won, I went to medical school. I became a doctor, and I can tell you your prognosis is death, and you are gonna die within the next 50 to 60 years. So I'm sorry to tell you that, but that's just the cold hard facts. I'm a clown. I'm not. I mean, I can be your friend, but I'm also a clown. I'm a guy. I gotta make a living. So, yes, it applies to every disease. The common cold, blisters, boo-boos, skin, ankle bites. If you get bitten by a little dog on your ankle, you're gonna die. I hate to say it, but I also I tell it like it is. I tell it like it is. I'm a real Bill Burr kind of guy. I'm a real Bill Burr fan. I love Bill Burr. If I haven't made that clear, he's really a clown. He's just an extra wig away from being a clown. Mine's classified as clowns. We're not going there, really. I don't want to get political in these trying times. I'd rather not dwell on that very divisive topic within the clown community. And I think tonight's a night of pure apolitical, shut your mind off comedy. If you shoot a mime, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's up to you. If you shoot a mime, should you use a silencer? I mean, really, you can use anything, and it'll do. If it does the job, then that's fine by me. But it's not neither here nor there. Oh, I'm out of the first beer. I'll be right back. So I am wearing pants, actually. Well, they're shorts, but I am wearing clothes underneath this suit jacket. It's a very fancy suit jacket that I paid a lot of money for. So another can of the good old swill water from Rochester, New York. It makes you puke. Good shit. Genesee Brewery, hashtag Genesee Brewery, taste the difference, taste the swill. The real struggle today is not getting beer on my couch. I don't know if you can see it, but I bought, breaking character here, but I bought a couch, I bought new couches, and I don't want to spill beer on them. I'd rather spill it on the floor or myself, but not on my face, because this makeup took me like 10 minutes to put on, and I don't want to mess it up more than it already will by drinking beer like an idiot. I should have got bottles, but I didn't. Yeah, Sam, it is definitely a very yummy swill beer. It tastes like water. If you spell it beer, you think exactly. If you drink all the beer. Well, yeah, that's the idea, but let's be real. I mean, I'm a clown, I'm not an etiquette teacher. I'm not a teacher really of any kind. I'm barely even licensed to live, I guess. Yeah, so let's just say a quick prayer, all right? this night, the beautiful night, goes in remembrance and honor of Grimaldi the clown, the first clown, the funniest clown. Amen. He liked to drink, and he liked to laugh. He liked to make other people's laugh, and you know that's really what we need right now. We really need Grimaldi, Grimaldi 2, like the Knack 2, the band that, amen, exactly, amen, amen. If you got a drink, drink it. If you don't got a drink, get one. That's the that's the rules. Thank you. Doesn't have to be beer. Doesn't even have to be like, well, don't drink hand sanitizer. But I mean, why get Listerine? Rinse your mouth out. That's got alcohol in it, I think. Um, so, uh, shoot. Um, well, you see, in regards to bringing Grimaldi back, if anyone here saw clowns, the original clowns, we actually did bring Grimaldi back through the power of screaming. Bunch of anime kids screaming loudly, and Grimaldi came back. And then, spoiler alert, he died again. That was going to be the plot of Clowns 2 originally. Spoiler alert, but I don't know with the Clowns 2 Part 2, which is going to be at TorahCon 2021. Please go, because like I don't know how much more anime conventions I can handle. So, what's it like being a clown at anime convention? I mean, really not much different than um, just going not being a clown. I mean, um, you you just spend a lot of time in a drunken state, seeing people screaming and with weird colored hair and in weird outfits, and you don't know what they're saying. So really, it's not much different than going to a Walmart. That was a reference to the people like or stereotype to go to Walmart stores. But yeah, it smells. The smell is bad, and yeah, pretty much like a carnival. But thank you. I'll be here all week. I did all the hot comedy before the guests got here, but now I can't remember the jokes. So I'm gonna try to break in character here. So I'm gonna try to get Danny here. Maybe Saturday, because I tried seeing if he can come over today, but I doubt he doesn't like answering his phone. So people here have his number. Please yell at him for me, because we were supposed to do this like 3 months ago, and then coronavirus happened. Now I got this cool Swanky Pants studio and haven't used it until now. Yo, no way. All right, cool. Hit me up. Um, yeah, we gotta do some dank photo shoots, and yeah, there you go. Okay. Um, yeah, get Danny Boy here, because she just, what else is he doing? I know he's home right now. Um, but whatever. He's probably drinking beer with someone else. Jerk. Um, so am I still break? Did I ever bring character back? Okay, I'm Skippy again. So ask me. I'll I can talk about the plans that I was gonna do for Clowns 2. Maybe I don't know. I still got plans for Clowns 2. I gotta figure out who should I get for cameo appearances. I was gonna pay money for people to make more cameo appearances. Special comedy. Do you keep costume the same, or do you change it up? Let's break up that. Great question. Okay, so Right now, I just have this costume, but I am meaning to change it up. Um, I want to modernize it and kind of make it my own because right now it's I don't quite feel right with this outfit on. It's this isn't a real shirt underneath here. It's not. You don't want to know what's underneath here. If you look back in the video there, I made a joke about that, referencing OnlyFans, which is a website in which you can pay strangers money to see their body parts, or people you know who have them. You can see their bodies, and I made a joke about it, and it was actually, I think, pretty dumb and shit, but people might get a little chuckle out of it in these times. So the protocol really, it's like you do you. I mean, like if you happen to like a particular style, clown outfit coordination, if you will, or just variants. I mean, you could do casual clowning. It's really um, your choice in that sense. You got to stick to what feels right for you and your clown journey. I hope that answers the question. I can elaborate on the different schools of clowning, uh, the different types of clown makeup or wig or no, the big wig or no wig, bald cap, divide between clowning. You can do partial bald caps where you have the bald head but then the afro sticking out. You can go what my partner in crime, Scooter Jones, does, which he doesn't wear a wig. It's his real clown curly hair because there's no restriction. So there's no restrictions regarding having to keep your character appearance the same consistent. I mean, in a perfect clown world, everybody has their one clown persona, their true clown self, and they base their outfits and maybe slight makeup variations based on that. For example, I really breaking character here. I originally didn't intend to wear the glasses um, at all the time, but during Toricon was when I realized, oh yeah, I can't see without these. And the reason why I'm wearing the glasses now, even though I'm like like an arm's length away from my phone that I'm recording this on, I still need them to read. And also, the hardest part, at least for me, getting with the makeup is getting the eyelids right. Because if you don't do them, they look weird. But if you overdo them, it looks weird. But this way, at least, I can kind of fool it a little bit. Um, it's like with the facial hair. Like I didn't have facial hair when I did clowns originally, and it's a lot easier to do it. Like this is a pain to take off. It looks really dumb. And at least with the eyebrows, there's black over that, so that looks kind of normal. But the mustache, it's got a little bit of red. It's got the white. So by the time Clowns 2 happens, I won't have the mustache. But for right now, I'm keeping it because I'm not doing um, and then until we start filming proper teasers, then then I'll go back to the classic clean shaven clown look, which is easier for doing the lips. Sorry, I rambled on that one, but I guess that's kind of the point. That's why you're watching. Oh, dear, my dear viewers. No offense, but this better juggalos. Absolutely, juggalos are clowns, and unpopular opinion. You know what? Let them be clowns. You down with the clown? Come on, that's like such a good saying. They would like cargo shorts, which I love. They love menthol cigarettes, which I do not endorse cigarettes, but they smell good. And oh, as good of a cigarette can smell. Don't smoke, kids, but drink as much as you want. Three, yeah, the music's kind of lame, but I mean, you got it's three strikes you're out. It's baseball. Baseball rules. Baseball rules, not baseball rules. Baseball is boring, but baseball rules, as in the world operates on baseball rules because three strikes in baseball, you're out. Three strikes in real life, you're dead. So really, life is like Super Baseball, where really it's like we're all in and out, and really you're hitting that ball, you're swinging and missing. I know, that's why I brought it up. Baseball came back today because of the coronavirus pandemic. We're Toronto. Yeah, my dad watches baseball and he's like, it's great. I'm like, but is it? Like basketball, you got cool sneakers. You can wear a headband. You can not wear a headband. Um, you They got funny mascots. Unenthusiastic. Woo, yeah. Um, Baseball is like you have to wear the hat. You have to wear gloves. What is this? Preschool. Winter recess. You gotta wear your hat and your boots. Come on, people. This is America. If I want to go outside and hat and boots, that's my choice. Cheers, beer of America. What if there was a? What's the number one sport for clowns? Everybody, ask away or answer away. I'm asking you. What is the number one sport of clowns? I mean, do I do weddings? Um, I don't know. No one's asked me that before. Rodeo, that's a good one. Oh, rodeo clown. Okay, all right, clever. I like it. Wasn't what I was thinking, but that's a good close second, I gotta say. Any other guesses for what the sport for clowns is? It's a good one. It's a great one. Actually, two, but really one. And by one, I mean whatever one I decide to pick. Okay, it's darts. Darts is the sport for clowns. Why is it a sport for clowns? Sorry, Mr. No, that's fine. You're fulfilling the role. So the sport for clowns. The sport for clowns is darts. Why darts? Well, why not? You gotta get drunk in a bar, which used to be a thing you could go to drink alcohol, but now you can't in the state of New York, which is pretty cool. And you throw a little thing, the needle at the end, and you throw it at a circle. And when you get it in the center circle, which is red, and nose, see, look, that's the red nose. So the red nose, and you say bullseye, and then everyone claps, and you get thrown up in the air, and then you throw up because you've been drinking many pitchers of alcohol. I'm glad you see it. I'm making sure this camera is good enough. Yeah, it's not really the intention. I just naturally tend to speak this way when I'm on camera. I don't know. It's not even an ASMR thing. I actually break in character here. I don't like ASMR. It's uncomfortable and uncomfortable for me. If other people like it, great. But it's like, no. I want the noises in my headphones to be people talking at normal volume or music or like the knack. Guys, I love the knack. Guys, you know much unbreaking character. I'm in character now. What about the knack, guys? We haven't even talked about the knack. The knack's great. They make rock music. They make My Sharona, which is great. They're the best band. That's why I formed the knack too with Scooter Jones. Yeah. And if you guys have a favorite Knack song like My Sharona or your favorite Knack 2 song, my favorite Knack 2 song is Our Sharona, which is the sequel to My Sharona. So it's really like who can say that they own Sharona? It's really Sharona's for all of us. Breaking character here. So one of the things I'm thinking about for clowns too is making fake band tour t-shirts and giving them to certain people, wink wink nudge nudge, that show up, and it'll say like the Knack 2 World Tour, and on the back it'll have a bunch of fake like concert dates, and it'll go from like normal cities like Chicago and New York and LA, and then it'll go to like weird towns like like Spread Eagle, Wisconsin, and like boring Iowa or whatever, that like just stupid but real towns, but just stupid. Okay, I knew you'd be down for it, but I got to figure out like how much it actually costs to do it, and I keep forgetting to bring it up to Danny because I think it'd be funny to sort of guerrilla marketing for something that I don't make any money off of. So that was one of my ideas for next year. Or maybe just print one out and then maybe give it out as a prize or something. What's a clown's video game console of choice? Are we talking retro or modern? Because there's different ways I can take this. I guess retro systems. I mean, pre Super Nintendo. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. Well, I was gonna make a thing because the Atari 2600 is a classic game system, and even a clown can play it. And it also has a one button, which is the color of red, which is the color of nose. So that is a clown game system. And also the graphics are really bad, and when you play it, you can't even tell what score you're getting. So it's good for that. And I didn't have a modern one that I can really think of that would be funny. So I guess the Atari 2600 is the designated game system for clowns because it's even a stupid clown can play it. Or a smart clown. You give me a smart clown and play the Atari. Sure, why not? The real important question, what is it? Well, you see, Sam, there are many different clown topics you can talk about. You can talk about the history of clowning, you can talk about the future of clowning, and you can talk about the practice of clowning. So really there's three main schools of clown thought, if you will. So there's like history, which is like clown archaeology, clown anthropology. Oh no, anthropology would be more clowns, modern clowns. But then the art of clowning is really where you get into the art, theater, design, engineering, whatnot, technology, STEM, the whole clown science. There's a lot of the clown ethics, clown different clown politics, which I don't want to tap into. This includes the mime discussion, which I will remain silent about. And then really the future and present of clowning is really like you go into clown science fiction, you get into clown sociology and clown psychology. So I mean, what I would write about is really the art of clowning, because really clowning is an expression of society. It's an expression of yourself. Really, you amplify features of your face, of your attitude, and it's not about making a character. It's really about pointing the finger back at other society. It's just. But so that's that. I think really exploring why we do what we do and how we do what we do and what we can do to make that better. Like what makes any clown better is more Genesee beer. Please sponsor me, Genesee Beer Company, Rochester, New York. I want to drink more of your swill water for free. Really, any of your swill water for free. Actually, I've gotten free Genesee beer. Did I ever told you guys that? I think I have. It tastes even better when it's free. Oh, okay. The thing that's annoying about clowning is it very shows my teeth that don't look good against the white of my face, and it's creepy. It matches oh yeah, because it's look at that. It's like meant to be. It's red and white like most of my face right now. I'm gonna try to improve the lighting next time. I might try filming this earlier. I would try to get natural sunlight in here when I do that, but then my neighbors will be like, oh, that explains a lot. I have this whole running thing in my mind that all my neighbors think I'm like a shut-in because they never see me during the day because I work like nights, and they probably do. So it's really hot in here. I had to turn the AC off to do this. But I don't know. I mean, do you guys still want to watch me talk for a little bit? I thought more people would watch, but that's cool. I'm glad you guys are here. Yeah, no problem, man. I mean, I will probably do these more often just to sort of establish myself as an amateur clown for the masses, and to debunk the myth that clowns do not, or gatekeepers. We are not gatekeepers. It's just ask the right questions at the right time, and I will do my best to spew my wisdom like I will be spewing vomit from my body shortly after consuming these beers. So, thought more people would be watching. That's okay. Any more clown questions? I can hear all day. If only I knew how to use this app, because then I would have more cool graphics and effects and stuff, but I don't think I can do that on the free version of this. Suppose Greg's not here. What a dingle. Why isn't he here? There were other clown questions that was asked to me. The people, I know Sam, I answered yours already about clown. Okay, so the questions that I asked earlier in the week. How long on average does it take to load and unload all the passengers of a full clown car? So that really depends on the size of the car and the size of the clowns. If you got a bunch of big old fat clowns, then you're gonna have more time to unload. But if you got a big clown bus, then it won't take very long because a bus can hold more people and there's more space. But if you have a bunch of little skinny clowns in a little skinny car, then it'll take about as long as a bunch of big fat clowns in a big clown bus. So really, it averages to about like a minute and a half. The length of an average Knack song. So that's that. This one has a little bit of a says the little clowns. It says the clown, the bad word for short people, but I'll say little clowns because it's funnier. The little clowns have night vision. No, they do not. No clowns have night vision without the aid of night vision goggles or a flashlight or a light source. How do you pronounce the different names of peanut butters? I don't know that. I only know how to say it one way, which is how to say peanut butter or peanut butter or peanut butter. Peanut butter? I don't know. There's like a couple different ways you could say it probably. And then how can you tell if someone is lying about being a clown? Well, if they're not drunk or not eating beans or eggs, then that answers it for you. So, any other clown wisdoms, or is this just getting not funny? It's not really, wasn't really ever meant to be funny. It's really a postmodern approach to clowning. So really, the jokesters are the it's a society of anti-clowns. There's a whole my hands are getting, I don't know what's on my hands. I don't know. The problem with makeup is like you gotta like I do the white with like my hands, so then like my hands get that greasy kind of feeling for a while afterwards, and it doesn't. It's weird. Makeup's weird. I don't really understand how it works. And I don't know. I mean, I'd make a joke about it, or people that do this every day, but I mean, there are clowns who do jobs every day. I don't know. This is getting kind of stupid, I guess. Kind of want to take the clown face off because it's getting uncomfortable, but yeah, I mean, this was kind of more of a test thing for me, for my camera, for really doing clown makeup, because I've only done it like twice since Clowns 1. But yeah, I guess that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Peace. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon. Subscribe to my Lonely Mans. That's a reference to a joke that I may have known was watching. And support me on Patreon. It'll help a lot. All right, bye.